Hello, gorgeousness. Oh, I thought I'd record a little live video here this morning as we are about to be in this beautiful full moon energy, this beautiful Sagittarius energy that is opening us to possibilities, which reminded me that this may be a really powerful time to draw a line in the sand and to leave all the old stories, everything that has held you hostage to the past stories, anything limitation, lack, anything that is basically just draining your mojo, your joy. Draw a line in the sand, step over that line and leave that stuff behind you, and instead focus your energy on what is it that you want to create in this time moving forward. We are in the solstice energy window. That's a few weeks before and after, and there's just so much going on. And you may have seen my post I was sharing about having just starting to emerge from this 6-month cycle where I felt like I was in this divine creative cauldron and simmering, and I'd get inspiration, but nothing much was, had the passion behind it to see things into manifestation. So unless I feel truly inspired and have that passion energy with it to land things, then I just allowed myself to relax into the space of being more and noticing what was happening as all those should voices came to the surface and clearing that energy and the patterns out of my body. So one of the things that I just wanted to share with you, little tip here, if you're going to be using this energy over the next few weeks to really get the most out of riding this wave of the solstice. Anytime that we have solstice or equinox, full moon highlights it, new moon is time of seeding the intentions, full moon illuminates what's there, what you may not have seen before. It's an excellent time to see this as a portal, like riding a wave and being at the crest and ready to really enjoy that ride. And when you have done the clearing work, then it is so much easier to ride that wave without dragging all that excess baggage with you, right? So, by the way, this is Tina, and I'm just so happy to be connecting here with you, whether you catch this live or later. Leave a comment below. Let me know if you have been feeling in this space of being directionless, or whether you've had your trust muscles given a workout, really offering into deeper surrender so as to fully be who you are and to let something new emerge. I certainly have, and I have seen many others going through the same thing. So if that resonates with you, let us know. So anyway, the practice that I would recommend that you give yourself some time for is cord cutting. Cord cutting to clear any of the financial blocks. This is from cording with family members or situations where you may be holding on to unconscious or conscious agreements to stay in certain dynamics which create limitation. This may be family patterns. There may be somebody who comes to mind oftentimes, the relationship with your parents, ancestors, partners that you've been with, whether that is in relationship, or, romantic relationship, or whether that's been in family relationship or business dynamics, wherever it is. There may have been courting happening where you've been entangled in each other's energy and have taken on certain limitations, agreements that are blocking your financial flow. It can also create energy leaks. So if you've been feeling drained and just wondering, what is going on, you may have some energy leaks happening from cords that are attached into you energetically with others or with situations where you may have been holding on to resentment or grief or guilt or shame, any of that. So there are lots and lots of different ways that you can cut cords, clear cords. One of my favorites is to imagine yourself being in a beautiful circle of golden light. And as you're in that circle of golden light, knowing that you are safe there, gold light holds a frequency of transformation and really transmutation, alchemy. So whatever is brought into this circle of golden light is alchemized to its highest expression. So being held in this beautiful circle of golden light, and then imagine calling forth everyone that you have entanglements with, energetic cording in place that may be hooked into you, and just noticing. Some people can notice where these cords are hooked in, and others may sense it, and others may not know, but yet just being open to imagining you have certain people that are unfinished business there, and You are energetically entangled and twined with each other. And if you're willing, and if you're ready, then calling on your guides, your support team, to just cut those cords between you and everyone there. One way you can do that is to imagine a violet flame. You can call on Saint Germain, keeper of the violet flame, to let that violet flame, that light of transformation, to just dissolve, burn all of the agreements and the contracts, the vows, the oaths, promises, pledges ever made that kept these entanglements in place, to be dissolved, return to original inception point, and the energy invested in holding onto those to be returned to source energy, return to love and light, and let that love and light flow to you and everyone involved, setting you free, setting them free, patching up any of the openings in your energy field and in your body where these cords were held, and letting that be filled up with the love and the light that you are. And as you do that, you may find that especially in the lower chakra centers, you know, the base chakra connected with grounding, everything to do with your material foundation. Second chakra is often holding a lot of guilt and a lot of shame when it comes to expressing yourself creatively in sensuality, also sexuality. Any of the ways that that has been suppressed and really zapped the joy out of you. And your third chakra, your power center, if you felt disempowered or not felt that you've had the strength to show up as you and really, you know, to be you, to speak up for yourself, to have clear boundaries, then some of these cords may be hooked into there. And these lower chakra centers are related to our survival energy, so oftentimes hold a lot of energy imprints that have been passed down for generations, passed down through the ancestral lineage, and you may not even be aware that they're there, but they will have an impact on how much you are allowing yourself to receive, how much joy you feel is safe to let into your body, into your life, how much light you allow yourself to receive, how much ease, how much freedom, how much flow. And so you can imagine how if there are situations in your life where you have felt disempowered when it comes to money. Maybe you've made choices that weren't the greatest and you feel ashamed or embarrassed or guilt or any of those, oh my God, how could I have done that? Or maybe there are situations with people in the past where you felt ripped off, betrayed, whatever. Just letting whatever energy may be held in your field, hooked into your field, just be released, let it go. If there is anything that needs to be expressed to those involved, and let yourself do that while you're in the circle of golden light. And you may even want to write a letter and then burn that, so to get it out of your system. And then once you feel complete with that, to give thanks for everyone showing up, for having played this part in your evolutionary journey, to be in this place here and now, to be set free, so that you can fully show up as you into the next level of expansion in your life, and that they are free to go their way. And that this beautiful cord cutting ceremony, this clearing, has healing benefits for everyone involved in all directions who are willing to receive this. So play with it, see what happens, and start feeling that energy shift as you notice, you know, the lightness in your body from not having to drag all that stuff behind you anymore. Love to know how this resonates with you, if this is helpful for you, what you'd like, if there's anything you'd like me to share with you on energy tips, on how tools that you can use to shift your energy quickly, to align with greater abundance, to bring more joy and light into your life. Let me know what topics are of interest to you, and I'll record a few more of these. Have an awesome day. Enjoy the full moon and many joyful blessings. Mwah.